OOT has definitely never been in the task block. Zelda in general, I think there was some Link to the Past stuff a while ago. But yeah, OOT has definitely never been in a task block. So now's your chance. Yeah, like when I was looking at the GDQ submissions, it's actually a lot less than I was expecting. Yeah, they are supposed to be console verifiable tasks, but I mean, one, this is GDQ online, so if you really wanted to, you could easily get away with it not being console verifiable. But two, GZ exists, which I know is like technically not really console verifiable. It's like close enough. GZ is like more than close enough, I think. As long as the task is still on GZ. Yeah, no one's gonna be able to tell. So. But yeah, like going back to the GDQ submissions, I actually saw a lot less than I was expecting. One thing I was really surprised is that no one submitted MM. And like, I guess MM is kind of going through a lot too, so maybe they're just not really sure. But I kind of would really like to see MM 80%, even though I know a lot of people don't really like MM 80%. I think it'd be really good to have in a GDQ, but no one submitted it. Maybe I should go yell at MM kids to go submit it.
Hello.
They're too busy fighting over fake glitches. Oh no. Pope is too busy playing Mario. Oh no. And I was playing OOT. Pope is playing Mario. I feel like no one actually likes MM 80%. Oh no. Thanks for 2 months, Butter. When do I plan on playing OT online so you can stream snipe? I don't know. Bill's doing no hit runs, yeah. I have moderate interest in something like a no-hit run. A long time ago, a bunch of people on ZSR actually tried doing OOT no damage, including myself. Like, there's like a solid month where a bunch of people were trying OOT no damage, and I don't think anyone ever got it, at least, like, of the ZSR people doing it. I know eventually a Japanese runner, HST, was able to get it. But I always thought about going back and trying that. So, maybe. Yeah, it was no hit MST. It wasn't glitchless, which I think would probably be the ideal method. Is doing it glitchless. I think I remember something like that, Wolf, yeah. So yeah, maybe I'd try something like that. I remember there was one really funny rule discussion that came up with it, where, so you guys know the pots in Spirit Temple that like fly at you and then they drop a random item, and some of them drop hearts. So like, someone got hit with one of the flying pots with hearts in it, and technically there's no frame where your health goes below full if you get hit by that, because like it's supposed to do a quarter heart of damage, but then you get the heart from it, and there's no actual frame where your health dips below max health. So there was like a debate on whether that counted or not. I think we decided that like that would still count as a hit. That would still count as damage, so your run's over, but it was funny. Maybe it's just visually that it doesn't show it. Like, I definitely believe it, since, like, obviously Death ISG would need that, but I remember, like, there wasn't, you know, GZ frame advance, but I think people, like, looked at videos in frame advance and never saw the health dip down. I think you're 20 months weapons guy. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, I was just talking about how no one... I saw GDQ submissions, and no one submitted anything like MM 80% or anything like that, or any MM submission period. I know you guys don't like it, but like, I think it'd be super good if MM 80% was in SGDQ. But I know you guys all hate it. Oh no. But what do you think about that? Still never got a 1.0 cart. Honestly, even just the Moonwarp route. Honestly, Moonwarp route might even be better. But just like, either Moonwarp or Ace route or something. Yeah, the Palace Moonwarp route's probably cooler anyway. But it's just that hasn't been in a GDQ yet, and that just seems something that'd be really good to have in a GDQ. Oh yeah, do the debug menu route, of course. Yeah, but basically, I'm just complaining at you guys, and I just want someone to submit MM 80%. Oh yeah, you guys have like a faster heap setup now. Yeah, that's totally a reason to do it. You gotta celebrate your new heap setup by doing it at GDQ. You want me to submit MM 80%? I mean... Dude, I'm already planning on submitting this. I don't wanna... No. No, not the return. You know what? If you can make laundry pool real, make that fake video not fake, I'll do it in 2 days before submissions close. That possibly looked wrong. Yeah, SIP got updated. No, GDQ doesn't require a face cam for online. Come on. No crash. First OT speedrun I heard of, TSA slash Kazooie. I think TSA was the I guess first one I heard of, but that was, I didn't like fully understand speedrunning was like a thing yet, I guess. And then Kazooie was probably the first one, like when I actually knew speedrunning was like, you know, a thing. Hey, Sean. The Uber challenge was your first. Nice. Yeah, Destroya. In fact, she actually sent me that video ahead of time to like critique it. For beginner categories, the typical beginner categories are GSR, or for the new category terms, defeat Ganon, no SRM, which is like the old any percent route before SRM was found. Those are probably like the good starting categories. Okay, good. Ooh, and a double. Thought taking damage a little bit early. Are you serious? Seriously? I got a double and that happens. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take damage there or not. I'm at a weird damage range where I don't think I can take more damage from them. Low percent was kinda killed a long time ago. Like, low percent, I mean, I guess it was like moderately interesting. Like, low percent pre-SRM was very similar to the 80% route with like the Deku Treated Wrong Warp Ganon route. But you skipped Deku Shield and Deku Nuts and instead got Bomb Chews. And then you did like some different shenanigans in Deku Tree. It was kind of interesting, but like it wasn't, you know, super completely unique. Unless you're talking about low percent MST. In which case, low percent MST actually has not changed at all, because SRM is completely banned in MST. And even equip swap didn't even change low percent MST, because your menu layout doesn't even allow equip swap for the majority of the run. So low percent MST is actually still the same as it was last time I ran it, at least as far as I'm aware. Except maybe like I think it probably is more lenient on bomb chew usage, but that's probably about it. Wow, that probably would have been a best split if I'd gotten if I didn't miss that one hit on Panova. Oh, really, Cheese? Actually, wait, how would you do Bomb Chew only? Because you can escape forest without items, but I don't know how you're getting Bomb Chews without items. Because you at least need something to hold in your hand and Deku Nuts for blank A, right? So that'd be at least 3 items. And I'm pretty sure current 90% is 3 items. Unless you could, like, get Bomb Chews some other way that I'm not thinking of. Oh, the Bubble Vine Clip. Oh, wow. Okay, in that case, yeah, that would be low percent then, I think. Nuts and Chews alone. Or wait, yeah, if you do not escape, then you get Ocarina, so you'd have to do... Oh, you could do... Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say you could do, like, Lost Woods Hess Escape, but that requires shield. Yeah, but that would still be Ocarina, Nuts, Bomb Chews, and current route would, like, current ace route is just Sword, Shield, Nuts. You need to cut something somehow. Shield plus Bomb Chew? If you could get... Yeah, if you can get Bomb Chew with the only shield, I think that'd be good. Would that work? So Boomerang both stuns him and hits him. Normally when he spins his staff, that's like he's acting like he's protecting himself, but then that also leaves him vulnerable. And then the Boomerang actually is able to hit him, so both makes him vulnerable and actually hits him. And then from there, ISG just does the work. Oh yeah, you need something to get past the Skulltula. There's already sort of an itemless escape setup. It's just like ridiculously long, but it exists. Yeah, dude, this route is so cool. No, what am I doing? Or, yes, this is what I'm doing. Okay, that should be more than 1.5, so I should need to take 3 hits here. That's gonna crash. It didn't crash? What? That typically crashes depending on what side the camera is on there. And I thought that side of the camera typically crashes. That was bad. But I mean, I'll take it. But that camera looked bad. Okay. Here, hopefully I get quick morph kill. $50-50 chance whether or not I can even go for it. Morpha has to appear on one of the sides and not the corners. This is good. No. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. This is good. Okay, we got it. Thanks for 9 months, NKM. Alright, just don't mess anything else up. Thanks for 14 months, Game Freak. Come on. You don't understand this category. We do a glitch where we can warp anywhere just based on what angle you have when using Frore's Wind. And then you just warped all the bosses. What about all the items? That's from using SRM to load the debug file, which has almost everything. Nice quick way to get your items set up to have all the things you need to do to actually do all the warps. You don't need to go back to Bomb of the Well after beating Water Temple because, well, pretty much after you go to Baronade, you don't need Bomb of the Well anymore. The Wall Masters are really only needed for Twinrova and Phantom Ganon because Phantom Ganon has bad coordinates and Twinrova is a bad room number to get to. All the other bosses we can warp into pretty easily. And we need a set Frore's Wind in a room 1, which we use with Baronade. And then after that, we don't have any reason to go back to Bomb of the Well. That's bad. It's fine, I guess. The order matters for some of the earlier ones. From Morpha to Bongo, we pretty much can do them in any order. How precise are the angles? 1 unit out of 65,000. Well, technically it could be like as much as 50 or so units out of 65,000, but realistically you can only really do setups for single units. You can't really like do a whole range. I can't do it, dude. My new strat never works. That almost didn't make it. So you actually can warp to Fire Temple. There's nothing wrong with warping to Fire Temple. The issue is that you can't warp to the credits after doing the warp, because like with the warp glitch active, credits warps won't work unless you go out of your way and do this other thing, but that's too much. So we kind of have to do Volvagia normally in order to get a credits warp, or we have to do one of the credits warps normally, and Volvagia is just the fastest one. So Darunia just doesn't appear as Child. It's just if you go into Fire Temple as Child, Darunia isn't there. Just lucky. Not even a flag thing, it's just he's not there as Child. I don't know why the game makes the distinction. My guess would be, if I had to take a random guess, it would be it's something to do with Darunia's actor specifically, rather than like checking is Link adult or child, yes or no, so put Darunia here or whatever. Alright. Pretty nice run. I'll take it. I think that'll be my all dungeons retirement run. Decently happy with that. SRM was kind of slow. And I missed that one shot on Twinrova, I forgot. I guess that was kind of bad. Bongo was a little slow just because I had to do a different setup. Other than that, pretty fine. Sub 37 is definitely possible, but I'm not too crazy about going for that. Thanks for gifting a sub, Streamer Lemur. Thanks, guys. No, I'm not going for a 36. I'm sure someone will get a 36. I got the quick Morpha kill though. That's the most important thing. Yeah, so now it's probably time to go back to routing Hundo. Thanks, guys. Guess I might as well tweet this out. But I think it's a fun route. You mean this route? I think this route is really cool. I mean, I can see why people might not like this, like considering it's, you know, so heavily glitched that you don't even touch the dungeons and it's like more about I don't know, memory manipulation, I guess, than playing the game. And from that perspective, I understand it, but I think that's the reason why we have SRM and no SRM categories. Like, if this was the only thing, if this was like the only all dungeons run, then yeah, I'd think it's a little bit lame that it'd go to this length, but I think that's exactly why we have both categories, so that we can do this ridiculously broken version, which is amazing, and then also you can play the game more with no SRM. Thanks for 15 months, Nelly.